Hey guys, I just want to do a silly quick video here this morning before I start working, but so I got the Kingpin card, of course, but I still have my other hybrid card. I did sell the hybrid card I got that came natively with the kit installed. Once I got the Kingpin card, I wanted to pay that off, and so a local buyer picked up my hybrid card from me for what I consider to be a reasonable price, and I was able to pay back off the Kingpin, so that worked out well in my favor. But you can't SLI the two cards, and for deep learning, there was a guy on a post concerning the Deepfake lab software that I've been on this forum for a while. It's on GitHub, actually. It's just one of their forums. Anyways, he talked about how he got two GPUs to work without using an SLI bridge, and since you can't bridge the Kingpin card, as we discussed in the video where I opened the box, because the NVLink connector is lower than it is on the hybrid card, and that would require me putting them both in the same system, and then my motherboard doesn't allow the slot distance to be correct, all these other things. SLI in the cards is not viable. It's not even possible with these two. So what I did was I have the Kingpin card still in the system, and then I have my my Gen 4 RAID card below that, but then I used one of my riser cables for the bottom PCI Express slot. It's only an 8x slot, but it's connected out here to the hybrid. I've daisy chained one of my my EVGA 1200 watt supply back into the system with my thermal tank, so you can see I got the little adapter in there, and then radiator's just kind of sitting here blowing the air out in that direction, and then I put the card itself up on these little foam blocks to give a little space below it to let the VRM fan blow successfully. And the temperatures are staying just as good as if they were in the case. Like the GPU is like getting to like 40 degrees, even deep learning, and so is the Kingpin. So the other thing is you have to go into, I'll show you guys the setting real quick, but this is again not really conducive to. You can see I'm training a higher resolution model of Arnold Schwarzenegger than I was before, so I started over again with some of this stuff. But if you go into your graphics settings in the Windows display settings, you have to shut off hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. For some reason, when you turn that on, deep learning will only work with GPUs in SLI if you have more than one GPU. But if you shut it off, they can be unlinked GPUs, and it will still train. And we're at about 55,000 iterations on this one. My other one had like 1.4 million iterations, so there's quite the difference there in the training. But you can see on the left here just how sharp this could potentially get. These are a much higher resolution. Like the previous resolution I was using in the settings here, let's see, was like I had the resolution 320 before, and now we're at 512. I found this a pre-trained model of it's nobody when you start. A pre-trained model has no particular person. It just uses like a bunch of celebrity images to kind of get a general idea of how faces should work. So I found a pre-trained model of the 512 resolution, and I started training it with my Arnold face. And this will probably take a pretty long time before I can use it for deepfakes, but at least probably get to a couple 100,000 iterations before it's really kind of usable. We'll see when we get there. But anyways, I sped it up by using both GPUs in this kind of bizarre ghetto fashion. I've got one just laying out here on the desk. Thought you guys would like that. I'll talk to you guys again later. Bye.